Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. So we got to talk about what's been happening in London over the past 24 hours. Now, if you guys seen my coverage recently, then you'll know that 12 people had been stabbed across the capital within the space of 24 hours, and it seems as if the violent crime isn't stopping there, because there's been 2 shootings with people ending up in hospital, and around 2 hours later after one of the shootings, there was a multiple stabbing just down the road from one of the incidents. So this first shooting took place on Park Lane in Tottenham, and it's being reported that at around 2:45 PM, officers were called to reports of shots fired in the Uptown Cuisine in Park Lane. When police arrived alongside the London ambulance service, they found a man aged 18 suffering from a gunshot injury, and he was taken to hospital where he's being treated for his injuries, and what's being said is that his injuries are non-life threatening. As it stands right now, the investigation is ongoing and no one has been arrested. So of course, when something like this happens, as you know, the internet speaks, and the rumour was that 2 people had been shot and 1 person had died, and then it came out that Bully B was the person who had been murdered. Well, this doesn't seem like it was the case, because after the news had come out about the shooting, he would get up on Snapchat and would go on to say this.
Bully B's Gucci. So he done it again. If someone died, would it have not still been picked? It was a little shooting, no one even got hit.
Now, if we look at the crime scene and where the person actually shot through the glass of the restaurant, we can see it was quite a close shooting, so to actually have survived this is pretty lucky, I can't lie. And also, this happened in broad daylight, and I'm guessing there would have been other people in the restaurant as well, so it must have been a pretty scary sight for them to witness this. But again, the person who got shot did survive this shooting, so at least that's a small positive that we can take away from this extremely shocking incident. Of course, as I get more details about this one, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So we now head over to West London, Harrow Road to be more exact, where it's being reported that a woman in her 30s was shot at around 11:50 PM last night. It was said that officers and paramedics rushed to the junction of Ashmore Road and Harrow Road, more specifically outside Kendrick's Bar and a greengrocer, to where the woman had been shot around 30 minutes after police were trying to shut a street party down, according to some residents. According to those residents, they told reporters that the junction is known by locals to be a trouble hotspot and is a regular hangout for street drinkers who have adopted the area as a regular venue for street parties. One woman said, "It was just a matter of time before someone got shot outside this specific pub. I've been begging them before someone dies. Thankfully, someone didn't die this time. They're dealing drugs outside of the pub. I've seen people in knife fights. I've seen women bleeding. This corner is always a street party, it's a grocery shop in the day and a party at night. The police were here because there was a huge party and they didn't shut it down, and then half an hour later someone got shot." Another neighbour, who lives just feet away from where the shooting had took place, said that they heard 3 balloon-like pops before immediately calling the police. She went on to say, "It was around 11:52 AM and there were 3 very loud shots, 3 pops. There are often parties and stuff in this area, so I thought maybe fireworks, because often people set off fireworks, but it sounded like the shooting that was here 5 or 6 years ago and I recognised the noise. I called it in and emergency services turned up immediately. It was quite impressive actually. I could hear screaming, there was a woman screaming and cars driving. I could just hear screaming. I think there were a few people around. It was quite scary, to be honest. I was panicked, but the police were here so fast. It's not always the case, but they were actually here really quickly, so that was comforting. And there were definitely a lot of people that were out that scattered after it happened. There have also been a lot of stabbings around here. A woman was just assaulted up the road near Queen's Park a few months ago. It was very scary. So as it stands right now, we're still unsure of the woman's condition and no arrests have been made, but I am hoping whoever this woman is, I hope that she can pull through this and survive this attack. Again, that was around 11:52, and then 2 hours later, there hasn't been any official reports, but Crime London on Twitter, who you should definitely go and check out for all the latest crime and street updates in London, are saying that a multiple stabbing had happened on the Warwick estate, which is said to have been down the road from where the shooting had took place on Harrow Road. That's unconfirmed at the minute, but I will keep you guys updated on this one. And of course, we don't know at this current time if these 2 incidents are connected, but again, if we do find out, I'll be sure to let you guys know on this one. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.